Hi, and welcome to Grapple Wars. This is Tony's Cool Tools. I appreciate you stopping by. If you're new, thank you very much for taking a look at my channel. The reason for this video is to give you some information on which grapple might be right for you. For those of you who follow my channel, you know that I live in the middle of 6 forested acres. When I purchased this property in 2017, I knew I would have forest maintenance on this property. So I figured I better look into a grapple. And like most of you, I did a lot of research on YouTube as well as on the forums out there. What I found after doing my research was the Wicked 55 grapple, root grapple that is, was the one I was going to go with. After checking out the reviews, I thought that for sure it would take care of my needs both with brush and for moving logs around. And though this was well before COVID and all the issues with supply chain and shortages, at that time the Wicked 55 was the most sought after grapple on the market. So naturally, there was a waiting period. Very similar to the sought after Easton made splitters that are out on the market and you have to wait a year now to get one. You know, when you buy the best, sometimes you have to wait a while. Let's get into the specs on this Wicked 55. One of the main reasons that I went with the Wicked grapple was the fact that this grapple only weighs 239 pounds. Your tractor can only lift so much, and if you put a heavy attachment on it, then you take that amount of weight away from your lifting capacity. So at 239 pounds, I'm retaining quite a bit of lifting capacity for either this tractor or a smaller tractor. The unit is 55 inches from inside to inside. It's also 36 inches mouth opening right here. It's made from 1/4 inch AR 450 steel, which is extremely strong. The welds on this unit are unbelievable. I don't know if they're robotic or if somebody welds them by hand, but they are just phenomenal. There are two 2-inch bore, 5-inch hydraulic cylinders on this, so you get a lot of squeezing power picking up rocks or lumber or branches. It does have a greasable lid, so you have Zerk fittings on both sides. It is manufactured in the USA and ships free within 1,000 miles of North Carolina. The reason I purchased the Frostbite was the fact that I was buying triaxles of logs and I needed to move them from one place to the other easily. And the Wicked grapple could do 1, 2, 3 logs if I bunched them up, but nothing like this, and you'll see it shortly. But to give you some ideas, this is rated for a tractor that's 25 horsepower or up. As you can see here, it is powder coated. It's a 29-inch width as far as the grapple is concerned here, not including the mounting plate. It's 30 inches tall when it's on the ground, and the depth in here is 30 inches. So you can get quite a bit of logs inside there. It has a 42-inch opening on the mouth of the grapple. Now you'll see here momentarily, it's unbelievable. It's 5/8 of an inch thick material. Really robust, and that's why it weighs 359 pounds. So now I'm taking away from my lifting capacity of the tractor, but I need something that is durable to handle the logs that I do. It is rated to lift up to 6,000 pounds. Now naturally my tractor can't do it, but you can do it with a tractor larger than mine, like a 60 to 100 horsepower tractor. It does have bronze bushings as well as greasable Zerk fittings. This unit is made in Estonia. The one thing that this particular unit did not come is, as you can see, there's 2 holes here. Those holes are for a plate that goes across there. And what that plate does is allow you to pick up rocks and boulders so it doesn't fall in between the 2 legs. Now that didn't come with this, but I noticed that the folks in Canada, their units do come with that. I don't know if it's an option or the US wanted it cheaper or whatever, but that is one thing that I'm missing on here that I'm looking at getting, or just getting a piece of 1/4 inch thick material and drilling it myself and mounting that. One of the other factors why I chose this over some of the other manufacturers out there like Triton, they're all great units, don't get me wrong. But one thing I really liked about this is it has a 5-year warranty. Most manufacturers are only offering a 1-year warranty. The current published price on this is $17.50 right now, and that does not include shipping, but it's from North Dakota, so you'd have to get a quote from them. I'll have information on both the Wicked Grapple and the Frostbite as far as where you can buy them and what the contact information is. Now that I've given you specs on both grapples, let's go have some fun and let me show you how I use them. The Grapple is awesome at picking up brush. The Wicked Grapple is awesome at tearing up roots and also raking debris, both forwards and backwards. Here we go. It does an awesome job picking up logs, whether small or large. One of the tasks that the 55 doesn't do the best is picking up multiple logs, as you'll see here. Here's what the Wicked Grapple does very well. Picks up multiple logs with no problem. Another option is picking up from the top. Single logs are a breeze with the Frostbite. Let me show you. A couple additional comments. When ordering Grapple, most of the manufacturers will ask you what type of couplers you want. These happen to be Pioneer type couplers, or better known as agricultural couplers. They're cheaper, they work okay. I would much prefer the flat face skid steer type couplers that they have. They work much better than these. That's what came with the unit and my third function, so that's what I'm using. When working with hydraulics, make sure you wear safety glasses because if you get sprayed, this stuff is nasty. When I release the pressure on the grapple, I take both hoses and couple them together. That way the pressure inside is equalized. Now, one other factor, and that is where you're going to store these. For those of you storing your grapple outside and in the sun, be careful because these hoses will get hot and they'll expand and you'll have a hell of a time trying to put them on. My microphone died, but I wanted to show that I store my grapples inside my pole barn, and I made carts to put them on, and they move extremely easily, even the 359 pounder. All right, now that we've gone through both the Wicked and the Frostbite grapples, I just have some final thoughts on them. First, I want to let you know I am not affiliated in any way with either Wicked or Frostbite. I am not a sponsor to them. They didn't give me discounts on the products or anything else. I paid for everything myself, and I'm giving you an honest opinion on what I think these things can do and which one might be right for you. With that being said, take a look at the difference in pricing on these units. This unit here, as big as it is, 400 and some pounds, is $1,700 or $1,800. And the Wicked grapple with its AR-450 steel and skeletonized frame is $2,800 and some dollars. Big difference, so you're not paying by the pound, you're paying by quality and type of material you're getting. Hopefully this video was informative and entertaining for you and you could take something away from it. And if you're in the market for a grapple, I've given you some food for thought on the two different grapples and what type you might need. Remember, pass it forward, make the world a better place. And don't be a tool. Watch Tony's Cool Tools. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.